Good morning, everyone. Please. Oh, lovely. Such an energized crowd. Please stand for the national anthem. Thank you. You may have your seat. A short safety briefing. There are no emergency drills planned for today. In the event that an alarm goes off, you can calmly exit through one of the exit signs located throughout the room. President of ExxonMobil Guyana Limited, Mr. Alistair Rutledge. President of CNOOC Petroleum Guyana Limited, Mr. Lian Jiang. Representatives of the Stabroek Block Co-Ventures, ExxonMobil Guyana Limited, CNOOC Petroleum Guyana Limited, and S Guyana Exploration Limited. Assistant Chief Executive Officer for Secondary Schools within the Ministry of Education, Mr. Sherwin Blackman. President and Vice President of Recover Guyana, Dr. Dave Laltu and Dr. Umesh Balmukun. Representatives of the Ministry of Education, representative of the Ministry of Housing and Water, members of the Diplomatic Corps, representatives of Recover Guyana, students, teachers, and special invitees, members of the online audience, media, everyone. Good morning and welcome, welcome, welcome. I was expecting the energy again. Hey! Lovely. Welcome to the official launch of GGI's signature project, which is Project Flow. And I'm just going to mention up front that you'll be hearing a lot of puns as it relates to flow. It's a national water purification project for public secondary schools, TVET institutions, and special needs schools across the whole of Guyana. That means all 10 administrative regions. And this project represents where innovation meets impact and where flow begins to ripple across our nation's school. I am Alicia Bess Anderson, lead of the Greater Guyana Initiative, and I will be your master of ceremonies for today's event. Yay! I'm loving the energy. I need to do this more often. So just a brief introduction, GGI, and that is what the Greater Guyana Initiative, so we commonly refer to it as GGI, is a $100 million investment, which is equivalent to 20 billion Guyana dollars, made by the Stabroek Block Co-Ventures into capacity building and development projects across Guyana in the areas of education and training, community health, and economic development. And one of the roles within GGI, and especially as it relates to the stewardship, is identifying and champion projects that really brings a ripple effect in our socioeconomic space and supporting all of the existing efforts that are currently being done within Guyana. And for that, we're so happy to be embarking on this rollout of the project today, Project Flow, to really show that with this project, we're not just tapping into capacity development, but also STEM education and as well transformational innovation that will really impact not just the students of the schools, but the communities and the environs around it. So with that introduction, it gives me absolute pleasure, unbiasedly, to introduce and welcome to the stage Mrs. Lauren Carlson, the Socioeconomic Manager of ExxonMobil Guyana Limited, who will share with us the journey of how GGI identified flow as a signature project. Please welcome Mrs. Lauren Carlson.
That's every day in the office working with her. With all protocols observed, it's my distinct pleasure to deliver remarks at this official launch of Project Flow. At the Greater Guyana Initiative, as we expanded our portfolio of regional development projects, we sought to identify a signature, nationwide effort to deliver lasting benefits to communities across Guyana. That search led us to a proposal from Recover Guyana, and the journey to flow began. Vasana Prasad, the winner of Shout 2023, first envisioned, see, I have to go even a little lower, first envisioned a plastic-free school environment, and the first water purification system was set up at her school. Vasana's vision sparked something greater. Recognizing the potential to reduce Guyana's environmental footprint while improving student well-being, Recover Guyana proposed the establishment of the water purification system at West Demerara Secondary School. Woo! With support from GGI and the Ministry of Education, the pilot project was commissioned in March 2025, and the results were immediate. Within just 2 months of commissioning the West Demerara water purification system, the school eliminated the use of 10,000 single-use plastic water bottles. Creates such a visual for me every time I think of that. That success was more than a milestone. It was transformative change. It proved that small ideas, when nurtured through collaboration, like we have here today, can grow into national movements. Building on that success, GGI is pleased to once again collaborate with Recover Guyana, the Ministry of Education, to implement Project Flow, the National Water Purification Project. By the end of 2029, this project will equip 141 secondary schools, 10 TVET institutions, and 4 special needs schools across all 10 administrative regions. And these will be sustainable systems with solar, as the power comes, is solar powered. For us at GGI, Flow represents the kind of change we are proud to support. Change that improves lives and builds resilience for tomorrow. This initiative is a testament to the creativity of youth, to getting out of your classrooms, to seeing what's possible, the strength of collaboration, and the power of shared purpose. It demonstrates what can be achieved when we work together towards a common goal. Today, we celebrate much more than the launch of a project. It's the beginning of a nationwide initiative, one that empowers young people, strengthens communities, and contributes to a healthier Guyana. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Lorna Carlson, for that great insight into how GGI's identified Project Flow and our implementing partners and supporting agencies of deriving the signature Project Flow. We will now head into a street. So from the heart of West Demerara to the rhythm of our roots, please enjoy this vibrant performance by the students of West Demerara Secondary School. talent galore. I now see why they say West Side is the best side. Well done. Yes. With that, we're going to keep the energy flowing. I remind you, I did say I'll be using a lot of puns. So now it gives me great pleasure to welcome to the stage our implementing partner, Dr. Dave Laltu, the president of Recover Guyana, who will be taking us through a gainful presentation, and I'm going to read this carefully because it matters so much, that will help us to know how flow will transform lives, one purified drop at a time. Welcome to the stage, Dr. Dave Laltu.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Bess Anderson. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. Please allow me to stand on all established protocols. There are moments in history when a nation decides not just to grow, but to grow responsibly, not just to prosper, but to prosper collectively in environmental leadership. Today is one of those moments for Guyana. We're gathered here to ignite a transformative effort, one that will touch the lives of more than 58,000 students on a daily basis, eliminate approximately 25 million plastic water bottles, and align our country with the global call of the Sustainable Development Goals and the Low Carbon Development Strategy 2030. This is more than water purification. This is about dignity, equity, and the courage to reimagine the future. I must begin by sincerely thanking the Greater Guyana Initiative and the Ministry of Education. Your vision, your partnership, and your faith in this project stand as a testament to what collaboration can achieve. Together, we're sending a clear message that the health of our children, the preservation of our environment, and the future of our nation are worth every effort, every resource, and every sacrifice. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as alluded earlier by Ms. Carlson, FLOW will ensure that public secondary schools, TVET, and special needs schools have daily access to purified, safe drinking water. The FLOW system combines reverse osmosis, RO, and ultraviolet UV purification to guarantee the highest quality of water. To be fully energy efficient, every system will be solar powered, reducing energy costs and carbon emissions. In addition, regular quality assurance testing will be conducted by our laboratory, which will be GYS 170 standard certified and in line with the World Health Organization guidelines. The project will also be supported by the Guyana Water Incorporated through its laboratory in guaranteeing that every drop of water accessed by our students is clean and safe. Further, FLOW will enable significant cost savings for schools, resources that can be redirected toward other high-impact initiatives within schools. Imagine with these schools can now reinvest into classrooms, learning materials, and expansion of student support services. The potential for long-term educational impact is both powerful and promising. FLOW will empower students through their environmental clubs to maintain and sustain these systems for years to come. By 2030, more than 1,500 students and teachers will be trained in environmental sustainability. These young leaders will become the environmental champions of their schools, champions of their communities, and torchbearers of environmental leadership. The FLOW project is about job creation, education, and opportunities. Every installation will create local employment for carpenters, electricians, solar installers, and plumbers, while TVET students will gain hands-on experience as interns, preparing them for future careers and skills development. At the same time, school science labs will now have direct access to a 100% STEM-oriented facility, giving students a practical resource for experiments, innovation, and sustainability-focused projects. By engaging local workers, empowering young trainers, and strengthening science education, Flow proves that sustainability can drive both prosperity and knowledge. And in this vision, even the humble reusable bottle becomes a hero. Isn't that amazing? Often overlooked, yet powerful in its simplicity, it represents the changes in the mindset we seek, a shift away from waste towards wisdom, from excess towards responsibility. Every child who carries a reusable bottle is carrying a message, and that message is sustainability begins with small choices, multiplied across a nation. Recover Guyana, as a local NGO, registered local NGO that is proud to be championing this effort. In a growing economy, our existence proves that development must be balanced with service, and prosperity must walk hand in hand with sustainability. We're blooming in the fertile soil of this country's ambition, guided by the belief that civil society has a critical role to play in national transformation. To my fellow youth, NGOs, and civil society partners, let Flow be an example. In our country, there is room and there is need for local organizations to stand tall, to innovate, and to lead. Our voices matter, our solutions matter, and our impact matters. We must never be afraid to take bold steps, to embrace big challenges, and to show that communities can deliver national transformation. Together, we will flow for the children of today. Together, we will flow for Guyana of tomorrow. Together, we will flow for the world. Let's flow. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Laltu, for sharing the future impact of Flow. And with that, we can clearly see that Guyana's carbon footprint will be positively impacted through this project. So thank you once again. Now, she is soulful. She is powerful. She is Jax. Let's welcome to the stage Jackie Jax as she gives us a rendition of Guyana.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Alicia. Good morning. Yes, I am Jackie Jax. You can applaud again. First of all, it is an honor to be standing here today. To be invited to perform at such an event, I have been honored to do what I do for Sinnock Petroleum, and I'm here standing on this prestigious stage again, singing this beautiful song. I am from the West Side, so when I heard that this was instrumental at the West Demerara Secondary School, a place where half of my family went to school, it felt so great. The development that I get to witness as a Guyanese, as the person who wrote this song, it means a great deal to me. So I'd like for everyone to give a round of applause to GGI for doing things like these. Thank you. Do not be fooled by this very deep voice. I'm going to get very loud. And I'm going to introduce this song. I wrote this song in 2016 for the Guyana Golden Jubilee, and it was to proclaim a blessing to Guyana. And I'm so proud to see this blessing manifest. I'm so proud to see the development of my nation and to see the people who invest in my nation. Thank you so much. All right? So this song is for you, every single one present here, especially the school children. I don't get to perform for them every day. So let's give a round of applause for the children present. If I think about the ways you make me smile, I'd be standing here smiling for a while. Although I know I make you cry sometimes, your happiness is ever on my mind. I cannot repay for everything you've done, but my love for you burns brighter than the sun. No matter where my feet and mind may go, my heart will lead to you and you alone. Guyana, I'll be holding on to you forevermore. Guyana, may the blessings of God never leave our shores. Do you agree? She's a paradise, wondrous to behold. A work of art, her heart is gleaming gold. They sail the waters, soar above the trees, to find the gem between the mount and sea. Her children all, we try though we may fall, but we stand united now to heed your call. Our fathers fought the fights for liberty. Forever I'll defend Guyana free. Sing with me. Guyana, Guyana, I'll be holding on to you forevermore. Guyana, Guyana, may the blessings of God never leave our shores. Guyana, Guyana, I'll be holding on to you forevermore. Lord, Guyana, Guyana, may the blessings of God. So rise up for our land. Rise up, won't everybody stand? Rise up for our land. Rise up, won't everybody take a stand? A stand! Rise up for our land. Every day, rise up, won't everybody stand? Rise up for our land. Guyana, 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 may the blessings of God. Yeah, Guyana. blessings, the blessings, the blessings of God. Keep holding, keep holding, keep holding, keep holding on. Guyana, may the blessings never leave. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, I thought it was supposed to be, yes. What a powerhouse voice. Well done, Jackie. Wow. Yes. That was beautiful. Yes. They say water finds its way. Today, it's finding its way into the hearts of our schools and the future of our youth. Let's welcome to the stage Miss Rihanna Bishop, a student of West Demerara Secondary School, who will share her personal experience of flow.
A pleasant good morning to you all. My name is Rihanna Bishop. It is my honor to stand here and proudly represent the West Demerara Secondary School. Last year, the West Demerara Secondary School and many other secondary schools in Guyana were given the opportunity through the Recover Guyana initiative to present their ideas on sustainable consumption. Earlier this year in March, the team at Recover Guyana launched at our school a water purification system, compliments of the Shout 2.0 competition winner, Ms. Versana Persad, with her pitch on making the environment better being a water filtration system. Over the months that the system has been in use, students are using the green approach of filling their water bottles throughout the day. Not only are they beating the heat by staying hydrated, they are doing so in an environmentally friendly manner, and littered plastic bottles have reduced. The intent, which I believe of clean and green, is being realized. So much so, our students were eager to participate in the Shout 3.0 competition. Recover Guyana is evolving with the launch of their new project, Flow. We at West Demerara Secondary School are truly grateful for the benefit of the Shout competition and fully support this venture. We are excited for this new launch and anticipate the prospects for a better tomorrow. On behalf of the West Demerara Secondary School, thank you for giving us a chance to make a difference for the environment with the use of this tremendous water purification system. Lastly, thank you for giving our Earth a better chance and an opportunity for a smoother flow.
Thank you. Thank you, Rihanna. That was beautifully said and so confidently as well. Thank you for delivering that speech. We now welcome to the stage a champion for education and empowerment, Mr. Sherwin Blackman, the Chief Executive Officer, Assistant Chief Executive Officer for Secondary within the Ministry of Education. Thank you. And he is going to be delivering remarks on behalf of the Honorable Minister of Education.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me? So I know in your business world, it's executive. In the Ministry of Education, it's Chief Education or Assistant Chief Education Officer. But of course, we feel like we're executive also because we do contribute to all of the executives, and so we appreciate that. Let me first stand on the established protocol and to say a pleasant morning to each and every one of you as I bring these remarks. And this is indeed a very momentous moment for me also, because of the fact that I've actually been part of this journey in the advocating for this project, and more so what it can do based on what we've seen it done already and what it can do for that of Guyana. And let me say on behalf of the Honorable Minister of Education, Minister Sonia Parag, warmest greetings to GGI and of course Recover Guyana, and to all of you present here today. I know that this was indeed an activity that the Honorable Minister would have liked to be at, but as we are aware, today is also a cabinet, and so she is also engaged. But of course, she wants me to express best wishes to all of the partners in this project, as she understands what value this has for not just the Ministry of Education, but of course for the country as a whole. This project is a simple testimony of having an idea, taking some time to writing that idea down, and then working towards ensuring that you advocate to see that idea blossom, which started in a little space out of Queen's College, moved its way into West End, and created an opportunity for so many others to not only benefit, but to see the benefits of this project. Just a few, maybe 2 Fridays ago, the Honorable Minister actually had an opportunity to examine this process where students were actually using the water from the system at West Dem. And interestingly, the young lady, as she was filling her bottle, she said, "It's cool and nice, it's refreshing." And that's going to be amazing as this moves from one space into at least 155 spaces around the country. I want to say a special thanks to GGI for keeping their commitment to capacity development, sustainable economic growth, and more importantly, for ensuring that this partnership with the Ministry of Education and that of Recover Guyana is one that will create an ideal greatness for all of Guyana. This project comes with quite a lot of benefits. As you've heard, it will function out of the secondary schools, the technical institutions, and also special needs schools. Doesn't cover all of our schools, but of course, we are open for the conversation as this expands, so that it truly caters for all of Guyana, wherever we have a secondary school. But the project brings for itself some immediate benefits for the Ministry of Education. First and foremost, it stands on the pillar of health and environment, which we've heard from all of the previous speakers. We all know, as we say, water is life. And so it helps us to maintain our structure. It helps us to maintain our daily lives by just having an opportunity to have pure water, and pure water free. I know one of the interesting conversations I always have with my mom when the water truck passes and you hear them saying they have the water for sale, and she always would say, "But Guyana is a land of many water. Why you have to buy it?" And I said to her, "You used to buy it when you were in the States living." The important thing is that you're getting pure water, all right? And that's amazing for our children. They're getting it pure and they're getting it free on a daily basis. It also comes with the ability to expand what we do in terms of STEM in our schools. You heard about the educational opportunities that it presents in terms of the science classes. We've even gone a little further, where our most recent discussion, we've talked about how this can also benefit our TIVET within the school systems also. For example, our home economics departments. They are tasked with preparing on a daily basis. There are different practicals where it involves the use of water. And so the system being in a school environment also creates that opportunity for them to be able to utilize the very system to have the same pure water that they can use within that particular space. It brings together part of our fulfilling of our national initiative, where we have on our Friday afternoons our physical education program. And so this comes in at the really perfect time. And so let's put our hands together for GGI and just ensuring, because as our students participate in that Friday afternoon activity of the physical education and sport, here's an excellent opportunity to ensure that they are kept hydrated throughout that process. And so this is indeed amazing. More importantly, as we see coming out of this project, the Ministry of Education also pushes heavily how our students participate in volunteering in their communities. And so this has rooted in it also opportunities for our children to be able to develop their skills in volunteering and how they can be able to move this out of the school environment, even into business, as they experience it, as they see what it brings to them, how they themselves can use the skills that they learn from this process to develop even wider in terms of their communities. So I want to say together, let's flow into the future in style. With this healthy initiative, which will not only shape our bodies, but also shape our souls. I want to say best wishes to GGI and Recover Guyana, as the Ministry of Education assures you that we will offer the fullest of support throughout this project as it flows. So from the northwest in Region 1 to the deep south of Region 9, as the rivers flow, let this project flow to a greener and safer Guyana. I thank you.
Oh, yes, you can hear me. Thank you, Mr. Blackman. Perfectly said, and you delivered it like an executive. Yeah. Okay, let's keep the energy flowing as we view a short infomercial of the project flow.
I am Guyanese, and I stand proudly in a movement that is not just building clean water systems, but engineering a culture of sustainability.
I am Guyanese, and I know that even the smallest change, like a molecule in motion, can ripple into something powerful.
I am Guyanese, and I will speak up because science shows we can make a real difference in reducing plastic waste.
I am Guyanese, and I carry the weight of tomorrow in the choices I make today. Sustainability isn't an option, it's our responsibility.
From the lush rainforest to the coastal plains, Guyana is flowing with potential. And now, from one drop of vision, we have sparked a tidal wave of change, powered by science and guided by purpose.
Welcome to the Flow Project, where innovation meets education, and every purified drop of water becomes a promise to our students, our communities, and our country's future. This is more than clean water. This is a national movement for health and sustainable progress, built on engineering excellence and environmental science.
We start by storing water from Guyana Water Inc., GWI, in tanks. It is then filtered to remove surface level impurities, ready for deep purification.
Through reverse osmosis, we remove salts, metals, and contaminants. At this stage, it is clean, safe, and perfect for drinking. But we don't stop there.
The purified water is stored, then passed through UV light to eliminate bacteria and viruses, ensuring an added layer of safety.
Water is cooled and dispensed, and it's 100% solar powered.
We are working to help reduce plastic waste from our environment. Approximately 25 million bottles by 2030. Flow is using data-driven solutions and sustainable designs, helping more Guyanese students drink clean water from refillable bottles.
This initiative will equip 141 secondary schools, 10 TVET institutions, and 4 special needs schools with solar-powered water purification systems, a national science, technology, engineering, and mathematics infrastructure for climate resilience.
FLOW empowers students through environmental clubs to lead, manage, and sustain these systems long after installation, building leadership through hands-on science and systems thinking.
Every drop of water dispensed is powered by the sun. These solar-powered reverse osmosis and ultraviolet purification systems are climate resilient, cost-saving, and community-run, a model of engineering for equity.
When we talk about development, we must talk about people. The FLOW project isn't just delivering water systems, it's delivering jobs, training, and real income into our communities.
This is health reclaimed. This is education empowered. This is climate action in motion. This is Guyana, rising, leading, and flowing boldly into the future using STEM as our compass.
When we stand together, we don't just change lives, we change the course of history using science as our guide.
With every action rooted in intention, we shape a future where sustainability becomes second nature and innovation becomes everyday.
When visions converge, progress becomes unstoppable. That's the power of collaboration.
From the banks of our rivers to the hearts of our schools, Guyana beats with the rhythm of flow.
This is FLOW. A promise to the planet to build resilience against climate change through science, technology, and community innovation.
I trust that infomercial helped to give you a little more insight into what Project FLOW is, and of course the impact that it will bring to our secondary schools, TVET institutions, and special needs schools, the public ones. Thank you so much. Yay, Project FLOW! So now, once again, unbiasedly, it gives me pleasure to introduce and welcome to the stage a leader whose commitment to development flows deep, Mr. Alistair Rutledge, President of ExxonMobil Guyana Limited, to deliver the keynote address.
Good morning, everybody. Please allow me to stand on the established protocols. I'd like to take a little step back in time to 2018, 2019. That's when the Greater Guyana Initiative had its foundation. And at that time, here in Guyana, ExxonMobil, Hess, and CNOOC, as the Stabroek Block partners, had discovered some oil. And in fact, we were making great progress on the first project, the Liza project, phase 1. And Liza phase 2 had been sanctioned, and we were still continuing to discover oil offshore of Guyana. And we sat back and we said, this is wonderful. This is wonderful for us as investors. It's wonderful for the country of Guyana that these natural resources, I think the El Dorado had finally been found. But as we well know in our industry, the cycle time from discovery to development to revenues and then to governments being able to deliver benefits to the people of the country is long. It's many, many years. And so we sat back and said, that's too long. We need to make some commitment sooner than that. That was the birth of the Greater Guyana Initiative. As a contractor group for the Stabroek Block, ExxonMobil, Hess, and CNOOC said, we need to advance some benefits to the country, but they need to be in keeping with the development ethos of the country. It needs to be sustainable growth that underpins a long-term prosperity for the people of Guyana. And so that was the foundation of the Greater Guyana Initiative, to set aside over 20 billion Guyana dollars with the pillars of health and education, building capacity for the country for a sustainable future, recognizing that while the country is blessed with many natural resources, the most valuable resources are its people. Yes. And so we have been on this journey since 2021 when we launched the Greater Guyana Initiative to find partners and to identify projects that would meet those goals. And this, I'm excited to see, is a wonderful project that is fully aligned with the objectives of the Greater Guyana Initiative and with the objectives of the country as it looks to develop. It's about sustainability. It's about investing in the young people in the country who are the future of the prosperity and sustainability of this nation. And so we're very excited and thankful for Recover Guyana, first of all, and also the wonderful story that you were the ones who found the kernel, the original idea through the Shout competition, at which Vasana Prasad identified this idea to bring water filtration, to eliminate plastic from schools, and to make the water free. And so here we find ourselves, after the pilot, able to launch this. And again, another big principle for us in the GGI was to ensure that the benefits would reach right around the country, not just to the Georgetown area, Regions 4 and Regions 3, but to the entire country. And so we're extremely excited and proud that this project will reach 155 education institutions around the country in every region of the country. So it's another word that I wanted to pick up on from an earlier remarks is this idea of collaboration and partnership. I've just talked about Recover Guyana, and this is a local partner that we are now working with. And it's so essential to us. We do not have the workforce that puts people on the ground around the country. We need local partners that can do that can execute programs reliably, that have the connections with the communities. But another essential partner in all of this is the Ministry of Education. And so a huge thank you to you for your partnership in, first of all, the pilot and allowing us to come into the school in West Demerara to trial this, to put the technology on the ground, to work with the students, to develop the model and ensure that it was going to be effective. And so it's wonderful to see now that we've proven the model and now we're ready to roll it out right across Guyana, right across the whole country. That's an essential partnership which we look forward to continuing to grow on with the Ministry of Education. STEM education is something that this project is also founded on, but is absolutely fundamental to the future growth and prosperity of the country. The world is developing in technology. The world's economies are growing on a technological basis. And so for Guyana to compete, to have a sustainable economy for the future, we need to grow the science, technology, education, maths capability in the country, continue to enhance the curriculum, give more opportunity for students like those that are here today to be enthused about the possibilities, to be excited about what STEM education has to offer. And what better to have a project like this in every secondary school to show what technology can do. So on many bases, this project checks all the boxes. It is supported by collaboration and partnership. It's aligned with the country's goals. It's aligned with the ambition that ExxonMobil, Hess, and CNOOC have about being a partner to the country of Guyana, a partner with the people of Guyana in the transformational journey that the country is on. We're excited to be a part of it, to be a part of this investment in the future of the nation. And I see this as a very symbolic project that captures many of those critical elements and shows how bright the future of Guyana truly is. Bright as a model for development of a nation. I think Guyana has demonstrated to the world that you can balance development of natural resources with preservation, conservation of the environment and the biodiversity that exists in the country. Embracing all the people in the country as part of that journey. Isn't that wonderful? The Guyana is now a model for the rest of the world. In our industry, we have the opportunity to go and work in countries all over the world, in South America, in Asia, in Africa. And nowadays, they come to us and they say, who can we speak to in Guyana to understand their model? How are they doing it? Because you are setting an example for the world. So I'd like to close by really congratulating everyone in Guyana for the vision that you have, the leadership that you are setting for the rest of the world, and the hope that you give everybody. Thank you.
Thank you for that informative keynote address. I think that deserves another round of applause. Yeah. It really goes to show that when vision is met with action, transformation is inevitable. And Guyana, we are on the transformative path. And of course, it's so good to hear we are a pioneer, setting different trends and standards and showing the power of what Guyanese can do. Yay! Yay! So as we begin to bring the curtains down, as flow ripples across Guyana, may it remind us, sustainability starts with a single drop and grows with collective action. Let's leave here today not just inspired, but hydrated into hope. And with that hope, to really support to bring a difference and a change. We are about to head into a great part, but before I get into that, I'd like to say thank you each and every one in the audience for attending the official launch of Project Flow, the National Water Purification and Sustainability Project for public secondary schools, TVET institutions, and special needs schools. And we're so happy on behalf of the Greater Guyana Initiative, GGI, to be implementing this project with our partners of Ministry of Education and Recover Guyana. With that, we're about to do some official photos, but then we'll head into the second part of the program, which will be the unveiling of a model of what the project flow would look like in terms of the water purification system. So for the online viewers, we're just going to take a brief pause to do some official photos, and then we will reconnect to show you the model of flow. For everyone, thank you for being such a gracious audience today and giving me taking the jitters off a bit. This is my first time doing something of this magnitude, and you guys have been very good, very supportive, and looking into the audience and seeing all of the smiling faces. Yes. It really made it easier, and we hope that we were able to show you what Project Flow is and really lend to show what the impact it will bring to Guyana, not just to the students, but the communities and everyone involved. So thank you so much for being with us today. Thank you. All right, we'd like to welcome our distinguished front row to the stage to kick off some pictures.
hear the voice.
So we'd like to invite the students of West Demerara Secondary School to join us on stage for a photo. Thank you so much, West Demeraras. Oh, 1 minute. We would now like to invite the students of Queen's College to join us on stage. Thank you so much, West Demerara Secondary. Thank you so much, Queen's College. We would now like to invite the students and teachers from all other schools represented today to join us on stage for a photo. We'd also like to invite Queen's College and West Demerara Secondary School to rejoin us on stage as well. Thank you so much, students and teachers, and thank you very much, everyone. We would now like to invite everyone outside to witness the unveiling of
All right, we're now heading into the foyer to do the unveiling of the model. So if you can just exit this way, we'll head straight into the unveiling and then have some refreshments afterwards. Yeah. Ready? Ready? Do you want to Ready? Yeah. So we lead like in this direction, but someone here. Alistair, can you hear? Here. I think it should be the two of you. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So one on the other side?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Lorna, you'll be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fellas, when you're ready.
Yeah. There we go. All
All right. 3, 2, 1.
I am just so impressed with whoever did the model. Having,
Yeah.
attention to detail, like the water dispensing.
It all looks so
Like
simple
that's
at the front.
exactly, yeah.
Everything.
You guys enjoyed every moment of that.
But the secret's behind.
You want a picture of it?
How long have you
Kill him.
Oh, you need to do water?
Select or gravel macro sediments, vertical sediments. Then it goes through activated camera, which removes the coral reef, interface, then it goes to the starting which removes mainly island. So after the one was it's quite expensive. So
It pumps up high enough power.
What is the currency? It's not that our resources that we want in water, but now we're going to the additional cost of it back to the for instance, this is an additional
we don't drink a bit of water because happy we have some colleagues here we depend on medical checkup for people here more than 2-3 years we need to medical checkup finally allows somebody to find whatever all opinion so everything is really huge